Hi guys, here's some quick tips to get some better delays out of the delay designer in Logic Pro. Add the delay designer to an empty track and open the presets and select simple and 8 notes dotted basic pan. On the first page we have the filter and the cutoff setting, and it's currently a totally open filter for all the tabs, and that gives us a little bit of an annoying delay that kind of gets in the way of your melody. It can get very messy. We can quickly fix that if we hold Command. You can see that the mouse pointer turns into a pen. So now we can basically just drag and select how we want the filter to behave. And we do the same thing to the level. Hold Command and we drag a little slope like this. The next effect I'm going to show you here is a kind of shimmer reverb slash delay effect. For this shimmer effect we have two buzz sends. The first buzz is sent to aux 1, which has the delay designer with the 8-dotted basic pan preset that we created in the first section of this tutorial. So make sure that you save the presets that you create. So we load up our saved 8-note dotted basic pan, which has this filtering going on. After the delay we have the silver verb, which is a very sweet reverb included with the Logic Pro, and increase the reflectivity to about 72%, size at 146 and density at 100%. And a large amount of a dry wet mix. Set the buzz 1 to send at around -10, -11 dB. The next buzz is sent to aux 2. On the next buzz you also load up a delay designer and set it to a quarter note simple pan. It's in the simple folder, quarter note simple pan. Now we want these two aux sends or these two buzzes of delays to be quite different. So the first one will have faster taps and this one has quarter note taps. But you also want to pitch this second delay up an octave. And we can of course use the transpose within the delay designer, but I feel that the pitch shifting within the delay designer is a little bit flaw. It can sound very weird. We can just take a quick listen. So if we increase the transpose to 12 semitones up for all the delay taps on the second buzz, it will sound like this. So you get this kind of chipmunk effect. So get rid of the pitch shifting within the delay designer and instead add a pitch shifter before the delay designer. Now there is a pitch shifting effect included within Logic, but I also feel it's not the best and it adds a little bit of delay. So instead we're making use of a free plugin from Kilohertz, the Kilohertz pitch shifter. And you set it to pitch the audio 12 semitones up. And we can also blend in the original signal, so set the mix to about 50%. And after the delay designer and after the pitch here, we add a chroma reverb. And you can set it to one of these halls, like the film music hall. Just a big lush reverb. You can also increase the decay slightly on that one. And now you should have something sounding like this. Right, so hopefully this gave you some inspiration to create some nice effects within Logic Pro. Okay, so please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to learn more about using effects in Logic Pro. Now, if you want to learn more about working in Logic Pro, you can also enroll my Logic Pro for Beginners course at store.morningdewmedia.com. And you will learn all about how to produce efficiently with Logic Pro. My name is Mattias and see you in the next video. Bye!